This story is not about me. It's not about propaganda or my own interpretation of things. It's a story about my home, my community, and the living conditions that we face daily. This is our story, and I believe our voices should be heard. ¿Qué es NYCHA?
New York City Housing Authority. Es un programa de vivienda pública para personas de bajos ingresos. Y por eso vivimos nosotros aquí.
This is the place I call home.
I've been getting very discouraged, and I never ever thought, because I grew up here. I've been here since I was 9 years old. I'm 57 years old. And I never even thought it would come out my mouth that I want to leave, get out of here. I never even thought.
O sea, vivimos de una manera aquí injusta.
¿Por qué?
Porque no nos dan los servicios que merecemos. No porque paguemos poco quiere decir que no nos merezcamos vivir como la gente. O como la gente decente. Vivimos como animales.
Look at this. Look at this.
The door closed button.
New York City housing gets so much money.
People pay their rent and pay their bills to have a decent living.
Yeah.
If they wanted to be homeless and live dirty, they would be out on the street. People don't deserve this. My mom had a heart attack. Stop playing.
You got a key and don't even need it.
Exactly.
I've been living here 26 years. Nasha has the responsibility to take care of the building. It's not the tenants to take care of the building. People don't even clean here because it's not our job to clean. It's Nasha to clean.
Yeah.
In 26 years, I have seen the change where Nasha is not doing one piece of shit, excuse the language, for housing.
7 años atrás era lo mejor. Esto era 5 estrellas.
Ah, 7 años atrás.
7, más o menos de 7 u 8 años para atrás.
¿Y qué tú crees que cambió? ¿Cómo tú crees que cambió la cosa? ¿Por qué?
¿Por qué? Porque teníamos la oficina aquí, abajo. Ellos la cambiaron para otro sitio.
No, 5 duros.
Exactamente. Cambiaron para allá y aquí hay de todo. Aquí hay droga, aquí hay delincuencia, la puerta la arreglan hoy, mañana la rompen. Hemos pedido que pongan cámara y ellos no la quieren poner. Ellos saben lo que está pasando aquí. ¿Esto qué puede ser? No, hombre. Todos los días lo mismo, un desastre.
Esto era bien limpio, bien organizado y todo era bien bonito. Teníamos security, teníamos guardias bien decentes, bien buenos. De vez en cuando venían a chequear los apartamentos y sacaban el polvo, el sucio de los fence de los baños, de detrás de la nevera, y también se incineraba la basura. Y entonces por eso no había ni cucarachas, ni ratones que subían, ni etcétera. Para Navidades, las puertas permanecían abiertas. Los vecinos de arriba, de abajo, uno entraba a la casa de otro a felicitarnos, comíamos en unión. Era como una comunidad, una unión familiar desde el 20 hasta el primer piso.
Entonces, ¿qué tú crees que pasó?
Well, it changed for me when the management office moved down to 7th Avenue. We did a survey of, they wanted to know how we felt about the conditions of we did a survey. And they asked us all certain questions. And once we did that survey, the next thing we know that housing went down to 7th Avenue.
So they left us pretty much.
Yeah, they left.
the spot is empty now. And when they merged, when Audubon merged with Harlem River, and they took the office over there, that's when we seen a big difference in the building.
Hi. Yeah. My name is Gene Garcia. I'm one of the tenants here at the Audubon houses. Yeah. 1909. I was wondering if I could speak to any of the representatives of our building. There are a few questions I wanted to ask for a project I'm doing. Alright. So you're not allowed to answer any questions at all. Alright. Alright, thank you. NYCHA's absence seems to have left a void in our community. Without them, our community is left to fend for itself. What do you think is the difference between NYCHA's responsibility to the building and our responsibility as tenants?
I'm on my own floor, let's put it that way. I live on the 14th floor.
So you take care of your
I take care of my own self. Maintenance, I don't call them, I do myself. Who sees in housing that you can drink and smoke in the hallway? It got signs, no drinking, no lottery, no. Who enforces that? Nobody.
So there is no enforcement.
There's no enforcement.
Aquí había un jardín que los mismos ocupantes de aquí, en todo el frente, bajaban, sembraban para la primavera, o sea que ya para mayo, cuando comenzaban a subir las flores, todo eso se llenaba de flores, los árboles tan bonitos, no había basura en el jardín. El patio todos los días lo limpiaban, sacaban la basura de los patios para que no hubiera niños que se golpearan. Y la gente que se ocupaba, los que limpiaban, se ocupaban de las escaleras, de los pisos, siempre estaban limpias, siempre, siempre. Esto está una cosa espantosa considerando como era antes.
We have a lot of vandalism in here. When I was coming up, I used to I used to be in the lobby. I used to hang out in the lobby. We used to be in the backyard, but we always cleaned up after ourselves. We never left a mess like these people leave a mess.
Eso todos los días.
Todos los días tiran de allá.
Todos los días.
Back in the days, we had this rule that if we made a mess, we cleaned it. The unity in the building that we had when we came in the building, that unity is not here no more.
Why would you want to vandalize where you live? You live here yourself. You should care more about where you live. I think we should take care of it ourselves.
Do you think people don't care as much as they used to?
They're not caring, no.
But it's just the people that live here. It's
so I guess
like they don't keep it up. We're not together like we're supposed to be.
Or how we used to be.
Like we used to be, let me say. Like we used to be. It's like just like everybody separates.
As years go on, you know, it's going to change. Even from now, it's going to change. Part of life is changes. Gang members, drug dealers, gunslingers.
So this is a bigger story.
Yeah, everybody pointing fingers right now. It's not me, it's not us, it's not we, it's the world. Nobody can just come to this building and say, oh, this is a fucked up building. No, it's not a fucked up building, it's a fucked up world. Why? Because we have presidents like Trump. He's in office. He's not making it no better. So you can't blame the building, because all the fundings that they getting for the building, he's trying to cut it out. So once you cut that out, you're gonna just make this building worse. Changes is always gonna happen, always. And it's how we respond to the change. I have to prepare myself for these changes because it's nothing like what it was when I was growing up.
They complain, they complain that we don't do this and we don't do that, but it takes a village for us to have things done. It's not just 4 people or 3 people or 5 people.
It takes a village to change the world. One man can never do it. Start small, start here if you have to.
Do you think there's hope for the building to change?
We have hope. We have to have hope that we could change it for the better if we really get together.
The hope comes within. If I can get 1,000 people in the building with hope, and we all be on the same page, hope is always going to be there.
There is hope, but it would never get back to the way it was. It's not. It's not. It's not.
Too much damage.
It's too much damage. Too much. So I mean, there is hope, because I always say there's hope for anything. There's no harm in trying.
There's no harm in trying.
Their hope is going to bring forth the help. The help is going to help the kids. And the kids don't have to be out here doing the stuff that's happening in the building right now.
We need to get together. We need to do petitions. And I think if we all work together and express our feelings, how we want this to be better, we should accomplish that something could be done about the living conditions now.
Things may not go back to the way they were, but as long as we're here, it's our job to try. The message is simple. Change starts with you.